new Zuckus, 4 LOM, an Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, 3 of 48 action figures from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, each sold separately. And now, from Star Wars New Revenge of the Jedi collection, it's Admiral Akbar, not yet available in any store, but free with 6 proofs of purchase. For many Star Wars action figures. Details on specially marked packs at participating stores. Offer expires January 31st, 1983. New 4 LOM, Zuckus, Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
Star Wars, more than a movie, a force. A screen explosion that catapulted us from our seats and sent us reeling into space. A single story that spawned a saga, spanned a generation, and shuttled Kenner sails high into a galaxy far, far away. Then came The Empire Strikes Back. When the Star Wars saga and Kenner sails continued, the Force grew. But the rebels fought against fate. Too late. Darth Vader's victory vanquished their hopes.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
Or so it seemed. At last, that battle's past. The Alliance is back, bent on revenge in Return of the Jedi. A brand new movie. A brand new Kenner collection for 1983. Yes, the biggest blockbuster yet is out in May, and from the looks of it, our heroes aren't about to meet defeat. Kenner knows the Force is one that few can master. Like our rebel friends, we've watched our foes. Now, we're ready to unchain the power that is ours alone. We'll swallow the competition whole once our story is told. With over $25 million in advance bookings alone, the excitement's growing. Will Han remain solo when he rejoins the fray and keeps the Empire at bay? Who does Leia really love?
I love you.
I know.
Is the notorious Darth Vader really the father of Luke Skywalker? We all want the answers, but while we wait and wonder, let's reveal what else is in store. Kenner's roaring to the fore, out to grab the market with a $12 million advertising blitz. Parker Brothers is adding $7 million more, with Lucasfilm's additional $12 million for the new movie and a $9 million Coke and Burger King promotion nationwide. You can count on over $40 million in all. The Force is with us, and that's a fact. Rentals of the new Star Wars movie cassette proved it. We'll captivate millions more customers and fans, with promotions planned for every season starting in the spring with a new free figure, 9 Num. He's Lando's co-pilot, plus a sweepstakes. Kenner will make it the biggest in the history of the industry, with a universe of television, print, and point-of-sale support, not to mention word of mouth. Millions upon millions of children will know about the sweepstakes and storm into stores to participate. What's more, all grand prize winners will be invited with their families to the gala previews of Return of the Jedi. There'll be even more movie footage commercials on network TV in 1983, plus the Micro Collection, a unique new world for Star Wars collectors. It's a staggering sales story, starring more products, more commercials, more support than anyone in any galaxy can remember.
It is the future, you see.
Come what might, a stunning victory is in sight. Kenner and the Alliance is out to rout the enemy force. Our rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. So be there, because the future is ours.
It's Darth Vader, Lando Calrissian, and 4 LOM from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Part of the Star Wars collection of 48 action figures, each sold separately.
Now there's a brand new action figure not yet available in stores. It's 9 Num. You can get 9 Num free with 5 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures. Details on specially marked packages. Offer expires June 15th, 1983. Darth Vader, Lando Calrissian, 4 LOM, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
You're in my sights, Luke Skywalker. Not for long, Darth Vader.
It's X-Wing fighter and Imperial TIE fighter. Action figures each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Time for the old surprise swoop. Our wings hit. Not bad for a beginner, but I'll be back.
X-Wing fighter, Imperial TIE fighter, and action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
I'm gonna feed you to Sarlacc pits, Skywalker.
Klaatu, Weequay, Luke Skywalker, and Lando Calrissian, each sold separately.
Prepare the plank, Weequay. Surprise, surprise, I'm Lando in disguise. Let's get out of here, Luke. Whoa, the plank is falling. Help!
Klaatu, Weequay, Luke Skywalker, and Lando Calrissian action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Biker Scout reports. All's quiet at the security shield. That shield and guard's gotta go. I'll cause the diversion.
Han Solo, Logray, Chief Sherpa, and Biker Scout, each sold separately.
Yaha! Why, you little Ewok. Let the rock roll. Direct hit!
Han Solo, Chief Sherpa, Biker Scout, and Logray action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The next prisoner, Gamorrean guard. Gladly, Jabba the Hutt.
C-3PO, Gamorrean Guard, and Jabba the Hutt playset, each sold separately.
Mr. Hutt, you've captured my friend. Free him and keep me instead.
That's a sorry tale, but this tale make you sorrier.
Jabba the Hutt playset and other action figures, each sold separately from Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection from Kenner. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
I'm off to rescue R2-D2.
Y-Wing fighter, you have to put it together. Batteries not included. Action figures each sold separately.
Activate laser cannon.
Ready, aim, on target.
Luke Skywalker to base, we're coming in.
Y-Wing fighter, action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Now for a quick escape on his speeder bike.
Speeder bike, you have to put it together. Action figures each sold separately.
Meow. I've got you now. Open speed flaps and meow. I'm gonna crash. Biker Scout, you're not all you're cracked up to be.
Speeder bike, action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Be careful! This place is crawling with Biker Scouts! Don't worry, they don't mess for us Ewoks!
From Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection, Wicket W. Warwick and Princess Nisa each sold separately.
Quiet, Nisa, here comes a Biker Scout! Ayala! Let's go! Yibanga! He's gaining on us! Aye! Help to the Force! Close call! Yum, yum!
Wicket W. Warwick and Princess Nisa each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Star Wars Return of the Jedi is here. From it, Kenner brings you 65 incredible Star Wars action figures, each sold separately. And now, Kenner reveals yet another from the dark side of the Force, the Supreme Master, the Emperor, and he's yours free, just by sending 5 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures to Return of the Jedi, Box 596, Young America, Minnesota. But hurry, this offer will end.
The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
How's business? Not bad for a bounty hunter.
Chewbacca, Princess Leia, new AT-8 and AT-ST driver action figures each sold separately.
Take me to Endor, AT-ST driver. I've no orders. You do now. Princess Leia? One move and I'll set off this thermal detonator. Let's go!
Chewbacca, Princess Leia Organa, new AT-8 and AT-ST driver each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
It's Ewok Village. I must save my friends. Then that's set. Yeah, me.
It's C-3PO, Logray, and Ewok Village playset. Action figures, each sold separately. You have to put it together.
Your throne, O Golden King, will celebrate with special stew, a barbecue.
No celebration for me until my friends are free.
Ewok Village playset from Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Action figures sold separately from Kenner.
Rebo's got the beat, and the band plays on. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Introducing Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately.
Play it again, Size. Starring Size Noodles, Droopy McCool on clarinet, Max Rebo on organ. Ribbit Rebo. Dance, Droopy. It's your last solo, Snoodles. Whoa.
New Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Hey guys, we're going back to the battle on planet Endor. Viper Scout report, Ewok revolt. All troops report to base. Glider tech, kick the dirt. Our furry friends are great allies, Leia.
Accessories and action figures all sold separately.
Man the catapult, wicked fire. The bunkers did bad. Let's blow the force shield. We did it. The Empire's finished this time.
Speeder bike, Ewok combat glider, assault catapult, and action figures sold separately. Only from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The Rancor monster's hungry again. Let's feed him. Don't do it.
Luke Skywalker, Gamorrean Guard, new Rancor Monster and Rancor Keeper action figures, each sold separately.
You'll regret this. Wait till he gets his claws into a Jedi Knight. Whoa, some jaws. This is my only chance. He's wounded. We better get in there. He'll never get out alive, Gamorrean Guard.
New Rancor Monster, action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Come on, Droopy. The fate of the fleet depends on us. Rebel ship on radar. I'm going to destroy him.
Ships and action figures sold separately, batteries not included.
Target at 40 degrees. Death Star, get ahead. The shield's still up. Locking lasers. Empire ambush. I'm going for solar panels. Losing power. I'll need the boss. Keep the fleet on alert. The Empire's in retreat.
Millennium Falcon and new TIE Interceptor, each sold separately, only from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The fleet's diving in a hyperdrive. Got him moving.
New B-Wing fighters and B-Wing pilot action figures, each sold separately, batteries not included.
Asteroid belt, lowering wings. Hold on tight. That's our laser cannon. Gyro cockpit stable. Now for some evasive action. We're home free.
New B-Wing fighter and B-Wing pilot action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Rebel attack squad ahead.
New Imperial shuttle. You have to put it together. Batteries not included. Action figures each sold separately.
After him. Excellent, Lord Vader. Death Star signaling. Wing up. Prepare to land. Landing gear down. Ramp engaged. This battle station better be ready or... Yes, my Emperor.
New Imperial shuttle. Action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
It's a preview of the new Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi. And you could be there if you're one of 5 grand prize winners in Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi sweepstakes. Grand prize also includes Kenner's complete Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Entry deadline April 1st, 1983. Thousands enter. Only 5 win the grand prize. Details on posters and entry blanks at participating stores. Your entry gives you a chance to be one of the first to see...
Return of the Jedi.
When you've got the strength of the Force, you're ready for war. A war between freedom and tyranny. A war between both sides of the Force, the strongest power in the universe.
Don't underestimate the Force.
Feel the Force. Fight the battles. Live the adventure. With Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection, the biggest collection of vehicles, figures, and playsets in the galaxy, each sold separately, only from Kenner. Galaxy far away, the most incredible space vehicles ever seen wage war. A war between good and evil. A war war between both sides of the Force, the strongest power in the universe.
Use the Force.
Feel the Force. Fight the battles. Live the adventure with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection, the biggest collection of vehicles, figures, and playsets in the galaxy, each sold separately, only from Kenner. Somewhere in space, the most extraordinary creatures ever seen are pawns in a war between good and evil. A war between both sides of the Force, the strongest power in the universe. Use the Force, Luke. Feel the Force. Fight the battles. Live the adventure with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection, the biggest collection of vehicles, figures, and playsets in the galaxy, each sold separately, only from Kenner.
You don't scare me, Darth Vader, because I have the strength of the Force.
You cannot hide.
I'm a Jedi Knight, and the Force is the strongest power in the universe. Your powers are weakening, Vader, but the Force is strong in me. I can feel it.
Feel the Force with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. Figures, vehicles, and playsets, each sold separately, only from Kenner. Get Darth Vader right where you want him on Kenner's new Star Wars Return of the Jedi poster with the exciting Star Wars trivia game on the back. The Imperial forces are challenging you to match the names and faces of all the characters from Return of the Jedi, like Luke Skywalker and Bib Fortuna. And it's all free. Look for these details at participating stores or send 2 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures to this address and beat the Empire at their own game.
Come with us now to the green moon of Endor, where the Ewoks are celebrating because Earth kids love their Ewok family hut.
We can help the trap Luke Skywalker. Hurry, Ewoks. Let's take the wagon, Princess Misa. The Ewoks save the day. Yay!
It's a galaxy of fun. The Ewok family hut comes with everything you see here. A Wicket the Ewok toy, new from Kenner. Attention, Earth parents! Galactic News Flash! We're watching the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. They're celebrating because kids everywhere love their Ewok family hut.
We can help the trap Luke Skywalker. Hurry, Ewoks. Let's take the wagon, Princess Misa. The Ewoks save the day. Yay! Yes,
It's a galaxy of fun. The Ewok family hut and other Wicket the Ewok toys, each sold separately. New from Kenner Preschool.
Follow us into a fortress so formidable its sail's power defies the imagination, because this is the year of Star Wars Return of the Jedi. The movie that brought victory into the hands of the rebels at last. The movie that's the fastest moneymaker in film history. Yes, the fortress is ours. This is the year we see the enemy cower in fear, when Kenner's brand blows them from their bunkers into bantha fodder. Because our 1984 Return of the Jedi collection is pure thermal dynamite, with enough of the Force behind it to shatter every other energy shield in the marketplace. In fact, even at $2.5 billion for merchandising worldwide, the universe is asking for more. Of course, Kenner's packing the charge with $8 million advertising dollars. Add 25 to 30 million more from Lucasfilm and other Jedi licensees, and the impact should send even a Scout Walker staggering. Our plotting and planning will wreak havoc on the competition. For starters, you'll see television history made when Star Wars, the movie that triggered a toy revolution and detonated a decade of sales explosions, debuts on CBS in February. Because it's bound to keep the bonfires burning hotter than ever, we're bringing out our new Star Wars Collector's Series. It's a bet this special collection of the most popular Star Wars toys will beat the band for sheer demand. Not skipping a beat, we're running more new movie footage commercials with original soundtrack music on network TV that'll chase the competition from the floor of every store. Their sales will screech to a grinding halt. After all, we've got 79 action figures on our side, and lovable Ewoks like Papu and Chief Chirpa working for us too. The dizzying race to empty shelf space won't stop there. We'll all be shifting into hyperdrive when our sensational TV promotion hits the air and Star Wars Return of the Jedi blasts back to movie screens across the country later in the year. So join the rebel fleet and watch the Empire meet defeat. You'll see Darth Vader face his fiercest duel, and the galaxy surrender to Kenner rule. The time of defiance is upon us as Kenner soars to victory. Long live the Kenner Alliance!